Hello, welcome back everyone to the Linguasphere Academy Podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam, right here with you. So glad you're with us again.
You know, Sam, I had a moment last week that I think every language learner has experienced. I was watching a movie, an American movie, nothing too complicated, and two characters were having a conversation. And I understood every word perfectly.
That sounds great.
It was great for about 10 seconds. Then one of them said, "I'm gonna go grab some grub. You wanna come?"
Grab some grub.
I knew every word individually. Grab, I know. Grub, I know means insect larvae. But grab some grub, I had no idea what they were talking about.
For anyone wondering, grub is slang for food. So grab some grub means get some food.
Exactly. And that's the thing about native English. It's not just the words, it's how they're put together. The speed, the reductions, the slang, the connected speech.
Today, our topic is how to understand native English faster. And we're going to make it fun because the journey to understanding native speakers doesn't have to be painful.
We'll talk about why native English sounds so fast, what's actually happening when people speak, and practical ways to train your ear to keep up.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand what's going on when native speakers talk, and you'll have tools to improve your listening comprehension.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. This is like having a coach in your pocket explaining the secrets of fast English.
So, get comfortable. Let's start with the most common complaint. Native speakers talk too fast.
Here's the truth. They're not really talking faster than speakers of any other language. English has about the same number of syllables per second as French, Spanish, Arabic.
So, why does it feel so fast?
Because English is a stress-timed language. That means we don't pronounce every syllable equally. We stretch out the stressed syllables and squeeze the unstressed ones.
In languages like Spanish or Japanese, every syllable gets about the same amount of time. In English, the rhythm is different. Important words get more time. Little words like to, for, and the get squeezed into almost nothing.
So when you hear, "I'm going to go to the store," a native speaker might say something that sounds like, "I'm gonna go to the store."
Going to becomes gonna, to becomes to. The words are still there, but they're reduced. That's why it sounds fast.
So the first step to understanding native English faster is understanding reductions. Let's learn some common ones.
Going to becomes gonna. I'm gonna go to the store. What are you gonna do?
Want to becomes wanna. I wanna learn English. Do you wanna come?
Got to becomes gotta. I gotta go. You gotta try this.
Have to becomes have to. I have to work late. Do you have to leave?
Has to becomes hasta. She has to finish her homework.
Need to becomes needa. I need to get some sleep.
Lemme becomes lemme. Let me think about it. Let me see.
Gimme becomes gimme. Gimme a minute. Gimme that.
Out of becomes outa. I'm outta here. We're outta milk.
Kind of becomes kinda. It's kinda hard. I kinda like it.
Sort of becomes sorta. It's sorta funny.
A lot of becomes a lotta. There's a lot of people here.
Now let's talk about connected speech. This is when words link together.
When a word ends with a consonant sound and the next word starts with a vowel sound, they link. Not at all sounds like not at all.
What do you want sounds like what do you want because the words connect and change.
Did you eat sounds like did ya eat? Did you becomes did ya.
Would you becomes would ya. Would you like some coffee sounds like would you like some coffee.
Could you becomes could ya. Could you help me sounds like could you help me.
What are you becomes what are ya. What are you doing sounds like what are you doing.
Where did you becomes where'd ya. Where'd you go?
Now let's talk about word stress. This is huge for understanding.
In English, we stress the important words in a sentence. Content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, get stress. Function words, articles, prepositions, pronouns, get reduced. So the sentence, "I went to the store to buy some milk," sounds more like "I went to the store to buy some milk."
The words to and the are almost invisible. They're squeezed into the spaces between the stressed words.
So, when you're listening, don't try to catch every word. Listen for the stressed words. That's where the meaning is.
Let's practice. I'll say a sentence with normal connected speech. Listen for the stressed words.
Okay? I'm gonna go to the store later.
I heard gonna go store later. That's the core meaning.
Exactly. I'm and to the and gonna are there, but the meaning is in go store later.
So when you're listening, focus on the content words. The little words will fill in naturally.
Now let's talk about slang and idioms. This is where even advanced learners get stuck.
Native speakers use a lot of informal language. It's not just I'm gonna get food, it's I'm gonna grab some grub.
Here are some common ones.
What's up? What's happening? How are you?
What's going on? Same meaning.
No way. I can't believe it.
You're kidding. You must be joking.
I'm beat. I'm exhausted.
I'm wiped. Same. I'm very tired.
It's a piece of cake. It's very easy.
It's a no-brainer. It's obvious. Easy decision.
Hang in there. Keep going. Don't give up.
Hang out. Spend time together. Let's hang out this weekend.
Chill. Relax. I'm just gonna chill at home.
Crash. Sleep. I'm gonna crash early tonight.
Hit the hay. Same. Go to sleep.
Hit the road. Leave. Start driving. We should hit the road soon.
Catch you later.
Take it easy. Relax. Don't work too hard.
Now, let's talk about how to train your ear. You can't just learn about these things, you have to practice hearing them.
The best way is shadowing. Listen to a native speaker and repeat what they say at the same time. Try to match their speed, their rhythm, their reductions.
Start with slow, clear audio. Podcasts for learners are great. Then move to natural, fast speech.
You can also listen and read at the same time. Find a podcast with a transcript. Listen once, reading along, then listen again without the transcript. See how much you understand.
Another technique, listen for the stressed words. Don't try to catch everything, just catch the important words. See if you can understand the main idea.
You can also slow down the audio. Many apps let you play at 0.75x speed. Listen at a slower speed first, then speed up.
And repeat, repeat, repeat. Listen to the same audio multiple times. Each time, you'll hear more.
Now let's talk about different accents. Native English speakers have many accents: American, British, Australian, Canadian, Irish, Scottish, and more.
It's important to expose yourself to different accents. Listen to podcasts from different countries. Watch movies and shows from different places.
You don't need to understand every accent perfectly, but the more you hear, the more flexible your ear becomes.
Now, let's talk about the role of context. Even native speakers don't catch every word.
If you're at a coffee shop, you know what kinds of things people say. If you're in a meeting, you know the vocabulary.
If you miss a word, guess. What would make sense in this situation? Usually, you'll be right.
Now let's practice with some real-life examples. I'll say a sentence in natural, fast English. You try to catch the meaning.
Okay.
I'll say, "What do you want to do later?"
That's what do you want to do later. What'ya is what do you, wanna is want to.
Good. Next, I gotta head out. I'm gonna be late.
I have to leave, I'm going to be late.
Next, did you see that movie last night?
Did you see that movie last night?
Next, come here for a sec. I gotta tell you something.
Come here for a second, I have to tell you something.
You're getting it.
Now, let's talk about common listening traps, things that make it hard to understand.
One big one is hesitation sounds. Native speakers say, like, I mean, all the time.
These fillers don't mean anything. They're just thinking sounds. Don't try to understand them. Just ignore them.
Another trap is running words together. I don't know becomes I don't know. Let me becomes lemme.
Once you learn the common reductions, they become easier to hear.
Another trap is unfamiliar vocabulary. Even if you hear the word clearly, if you don't know it, you won't understand.
The solution? Learn vocabulary in context. Listen to topics you're interested in. You'll learn the words that come up again and again.
Now let's bring back Maya. Maya is working on her listening skills.
Maya used to get frustrated when she watched movies. She felt like everyone was speaking a different language.
She decided to try a new approach. She found a podcast with transcripts. She listened to each episode 3 times.
First time, listen and read along.
Second time, listen without reading. Try to catch the stressed words.
Third time, listen again and see how much more she understood.
After a few weeks, she noticed a difference. She was hearing the words she used to miss.
She also started shadowing. She would listen to short clips and repeat them at the same time, trying to match the speed and rhythm.
It was hard at first. Her mouth couldn't keep up, but slowly it got easier.
Now, Maya can watch movies without subtitles. She doesn't catch everything, but she catches enough, and she's proud of her progress.
Now let's learn some useful phrases for when you don't understand.
Could you say that again?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
What did you say?
Can you speak a little slower?
What does blank mean?
How do you spell that?
It's okay to ask. Native speakers ask for repetition all the time.
Now let's practice a conversation where you might need to ask for clarification.
Hey, did you see that new movie?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
I said, did you see that new movie?
Oh, no, I haven't yet. Is it good?
Yeah, it's a must-see. You gotta check it out.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out.
See? Asking for clarification is natural. No one minds.
Now let's talk about how to practice listening in daily life.
You don't need to sit at a desk. Listen while you're walking, cooking, cleaning, commuting.
Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, YouTube videos, news, TV shows, anything.
The key is consistency. A little bit every day is better than a lot once a week.
Now let's talk about the importance of being patient. Understanding native speakers takes time.
You won't understand everything overnight. That's okay. Celebrate small wins. Every time you catch a phrase you used to miss, that's progress.
Remember, even native speakers miss things. We ask people to repeat themselves all the time.
So be kind to yourself. You're training your ear. It takes time.
Now, here's your challenge for this week.
Listen to one thing in English every day for 7 days.
It can be a podcast, an audiobook, a YouTube video, news, TV shows, anything.
Choose something with a transcript if possible. Listen once while reading, then listen again without reading.
Try to catch the stressed words. Notice the reductions. See how much you understand.
At the end of the week, notice the difference. You'll be surprised.
Then come back and tell us in the comments, what did you listen to? What did you notice?
We read every comment. Your progress inspires us and other listeners.
Remember, native English isn't a secret code. It's just the same language spoken in a natural, connected way.
Once you understand the patterns, the reductions, the connected speech, the stress, it starts to make sense.
And the more you listen, the more your ear adjusts.
You can do this. You're already on your way.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll be back next week with another topic.
Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to ask someone to repeat themselves. And hey, before you go, if this episode helped you understand native English better, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it means we can keep making these helpful episodes.
Yes, please, and leave us a comment. What's one thing you've noticed about native English that used to confuse you?
We read every comment. Your observations help other learners too.
Subscribe, comment, share. It helps more people understand English faster.
Thanks again, everyone. Now go listen to something in English.
Bye!